Hello everyone and welcome back to Dragalia Foundry, a fan channel where everything Dragalia Lost can be found. This video is going to contain my summoning session for Gala Zethia. I'll also be trying to pick up a copy of Gala Beast Volk and any extra copies I can get of Gala Bahamut. You see, I was very fortunate in the free daily tenfold summons to have actually gotten my first copy of Bahamut already. So we're doing pretty well so far. Also in those free summons, I managed to pick up my first copy of Summer Cat Sith, an extra copy of Gala Thor, and last week when we had our previous summon showcase, I even got a couple of Gala Reborn Nidhogg. So our luck in the anniversary season has been pretty good this time around, and historically has been pretty good for us. Our free daily tenfold summons have not disappointed. I'm hoping that luck carries over into today's summoning session where Zethia is our priority, and I would love to get a copy of Volk if I can as well. If our luck continues the rest of the month, you know, Regina is on the way, Halloween Silas is on the way eventually, so maybe we'll walk away from today with some extra summoning resources, but if not, I do have enough to do a spark here if we absolutely have to. I'm hoping we don't, but I do have the resources saved just in case. So let's start off with a little bit of context before we get into our free daily tenfold. Of course, I've already done 4 days worth of those, and you could see the stash I have here. But a lot of players often ask me, or viewers often ask me, who is it that you're going for? Could you do a rundown of what you might want to get? So I think the encyclopedia is a pretty good way to do that, so we'll quickly look through here. In the flame element, I'm missing Undercover Grace, Armored Yachio, Yukata Cleo. In the water element, I'm missing Humanoid Mercury and Feeny. In the wind element, I'm missing Yukata Lathna, Grimnir, Miriam, Summer Sanoa, Cecile. In light, I'm missing Civilian Leaf, Farin, and Summer Chell, and also Irene. And then in the shadow element, of course, Gala Zethia, who is our target for today, Summer Leonidas, Opera Karina, and Summer Mim. So quite a few hits that actually would be pretty good for us. Now when it comes to dragons, I've done a better job at keeping up with dragons, but of course one of our targets for today is Volk. I'm also missing the Rose Queen, Tieshan Gongju, and Giovanni. And yep, that should be it. So let's go ahead and get started with our first free daily tenfold here. Hopefully we can get Zethia and Volk right off the bat and, call it a day. Maybe we'll pick up some of the missing characters along the way. That would be awesome. It has kind of caught up to me on the permanent showcases that I've been skipping. I mainly summon on Galas these days, or at the least remixes. And so, yeah, there are several banners that I skipped this year that, at this point, there are some good permanent characters I wouldn't mind getting that we just sort of ran through there. Okay, so let's check our appearance rate real quick. We're at 6.5. I do want to go ahead and get up to 7, and so we'll just for speed's sake, we'll do in-batch singles here. 10 of them, and see if we get a 5-star. Doesn't look like it, but I have seen transformations happen on these singles too, so we'll go ahead and wait it out and see if we get any kind of rainbow transformation at the end. We don't, so we skip. I do have all the 4 stars and all the 3 stars in the game at this point, so those aren't particularly exciting. 7% is good for me, so let's go ahead and do a tenfold now. We're using our vouchers. And yeah, we started off with 50 free summons on this showcase, so if we need to, we can get a spark at 300. Hopefully if it comes down to that, we'll at least have gotten one of Zethia or Volk. And so we don't have to make a tough decision there. But you never know. I wanted to get both Summer Leonidas and Gala Audric on a previous summon showcase. I think that might have been my most recent summoning session. And I had to make a tough decision at the end because at 300 summons, I didn't have either of them. And so I ended up picking Audric over Summer Leonidas. We are getting a 5-star to break our pity rate here, and it's a dragon. So would love to see Volk. Our misses are Thor and Cat Sith, so don't want to see them. And hey, awesome. We're on a great pace here. We got Beast Volk right away, so all the dragons could stay home now because of Bahamut coming home on that free summon. We're good on dragons at this point. Volk is one that was hard for me to pass up, and so it's really cool, and I think very generous, that Volk is back just a month after his release. It does sort of make you wonder what's going to happen with the other beast forms of the Agito. Like, are we going to start getting these every month, every other month in the main campaign? Like, are they even going to shoehorn them in, or maybe they'll just make them summonable just to have new galas happening? Like, they don't have to actually be part of the story like the Reborn Dragons were. I wouldn't mind if they just let us play as them and let us summon them regardless of the reason. So pretty excited to get Volk there. Let's go ahead and start to build up a pity rate by spamming some singles again. And this time I think we'll skip. Let's just skip. It looks like all 3 stars. We'll do it again one more time, and hopefully we build up our pity rate here. If not, we're getting 5 stars, so that's not bad either. Okay, I guess we have the 4-star at the end, so we'll give it a chance just in case it happens to be Zethia. But at this point, Zethia is really our sole target on this showcase. And it wasn't her. I didn't even notice at first. The 4-star came earlier than the final spot, so I guess maybe it couldn't have transformed. But now we're back up to 7%. That's where I want to be before I start doing my tenfold, so let's continue on with the tenfold summons here. See if we can't get some more 5 stars. It's not necessarily that I would mind Thor and Cat, but obviously we don't really need them. And I already have them maxed out, and just with Sinister Dominion, they're not particularly good, so maybe against the Primordial Great Worms, they'll be better because those fights mechanically may not have the same limitations on buffs that the Sinister Dominion does. But even then, just in general, like the Reborn Dragons, I think are stronger. So Cat Sith arguably still has some purposes with her bracketing. Like, she still can be quite explosive. But as far as Thor, like, I think Thor is just second class to Reborn Jean at this point. Okay, so we're going through our tenfolds here pretty fast. We started off with 6 of these vouchers. There we go, 5-star to break our pity rate. Hopefully we get multiple, give ourselves a good chance at Zethia. We did get 2 of them. Let's see a blade. Come on. Oh, it's toward the end. Dragon and 2 dragons. Okay. So at the least, I'm gonna hope we get some unbinds here. Sunlight stones. I don't have a lot of them, so if we get some unbinds on Bahamut or Volk, that'd be awesome. Okay, and we get a basic Agni. And we get a Thor. Oh man. Alright, fair enough. You know, Thor, sadly, it feels like he could actually use like the 5 unbind treatment. Like, maybe you get the 5 unbinds on Thor, and then he's immune to Curse of Nihility or something. That actually wouldn't be too bad of a solution for Thor fans, because the salt has been real with Thor getting totally neutralized in Sinister Dominion. Agni and the other Reborn Dragons, Agni and the other OG dragons, if you will, with the 5th Unbind, they're actually quite good in any fights that don't take more than 3 minutes, so I don't mind having this extra copy, although to be honest, I may just take advantage of the triple drop half stamina and 5 unbind this and then sell it for Eldwater, because I don't think I really need 2 5th Unbound Agnis. I have pretty good Flame Dragons, so yeah, it might just end up being Eldwater for me. Okay, well, was going to try to build up a pity rate here, and looks like that's not going to happen, because in our singles we're getting a 5-star. Let's see a blade for Zethia. Come on. Alright, it's a dragon. It was at the end of the circle, so we'll check on our pity rate afterward, but it shouldn't have really had an effect. So let's see. Alright, okay. A Mars. Mars kind of a little better than like Cat and Thor right about now, but I think I have 2 max unbound Mars at this point, so not that much better for me personally. It's funny with these Gala Dragons. Oh, we're getting another 5-star, sweet. It's funny because like I don't think I'm gonna need a 3rd max unbound Mars, but Gala Dragons are rare enough that it doesn't feel right to just sell it for Eldwater either. So I just end up hanging on to them. Alright, well this time we're getting another dragon. Yes. This does happen on Gala showcases sometimes. And we're getting another Thor. Alright, fair enough. I shouldn't have never disparaged Thor's name. But now we have to do 6 more, so we'll do 6. I guess it wouldn't have necessarily mattered how we did this, but we'll skip and be surprised if anything happens. It didn't. So 6.5, let's do 10 and see if that increases our pity rate or not. Will we get at least a 4-star? We will. We'll get a 5-star. Hey, okay. I like how it changed at the end. I feel hopeful about that. The transformation in the circle is definitely like a 5-star you don't have, but this one might just be a dupe. It's a staff. We looked through all the adventures I'm missing. I'm trying to think if any of them wielded a staff, but I don't think so. Alright, oh, it was a wand, my mistake. So it ended up being Urius, so it is a dupe. But now we need 9 more to increase our pity rate. Yeah, we'll do 9. And see what we get here. Okay, the game got a little quiet for a second there. I thought it was going to crash. We'll get greedy and skip ahead. Our grade didn't punish us there. We didn't miss anything. No 5 stars. And this time we're getting at least a 4-star based on the dove. There's all these little tells. Okay, so we're getting a 5-star. 2 of them, in fact. Will we get... Oh, no blade! Come on! Dragalia. Okay, so how many Thors are we going to summon today? That's the question. Hey, okay. You were on an appearance right up on the last showcase. What are you doing here? Okay, this one is actually a pretty good circle for us. Another Volk Unbind, and Reborn Agni's a dragon that I have like 2 spare copies of after maxing out 1, so I guess now I have like 2 Unbind copy of Reborn Agni, a pretty good dragon. Okay, 4 more. We are starting to get low on tickets though, so we burned through 100 of these quickly. We'll skip ahead for 4, and now we'll do 10. And after this, I think we'd want to be a little bit cautious with just burning these, because we're not going to be able to increase our pity rate that many more times, especially with us getting 5 stars constantly on these things. So are we getting a blade this time? Let's go! We got a blade! Okay. You're saying there's a chance. Come on, Zethia. If it's not Zethia, at least show me Armored Yachio. Oh, I really hope it's her. If we get her, we can save a lot of our summoning resources. That would be fantastic. Come on, I thought it was going to be this one. Yes! We made out like bandits. And we got a lot of extra Thors along the way. Okay! Zethia came home. And a Pietro for good luck. Alright, okay. This is absolutely fantastic. So now we actually can summon for Regina. We can summon for the Halloween showcases. This is like the best case scenario, I would say. If we weren't going to get her on our free daily tenfolds, this is a really fantastic outcome nevertheless. Wow, she looks so different than normal Zethia. I would not recognize her, as an outsider to this game if I saw this character and saw regular Zethia. Like, what is the connection? And interestingly, her Bahamut form is very purple. Oh, you can even see, oh cool, you can even see Bahamut's portrait. Wow, super lucky. Oh, and, well, we got through our summoning before the game crashed, so let's hop back in. And we'll take another look at Zethia, but yeah, this was absolutely fantastic, y'all. So let's take a look at our dragon situation, and we'll see also how many summoning resources we have left after that. Wow, 199 worm sigils, eh? I almost feel like I should just do one single just so that I get exactly 200 to then use for trading for Champions Testaments or something. But we still have 30k with a tenfold summon and 15 single vouchers, considering the free tenfolds we're about to get, like, I could definitely spark Regina if I want to, so hopefully we won't have to, but this is promising. This is really promising, so very happy with how the summoning turned out today. Like, you know, 200's a lot, but it could have gone to 300, and we were also able to burn a lot of these single tickets, which are a little bit slow to use, so I don't mind getting rid of those. We'll get rid of our little exclamation mark there. And then just to kind of show the dragon situation here. So, let's mass sell some of these lower rarity dragons. In case you're not aware of how to do this, you click part ways from your teams. Well, let me go back. Teams, collection, dragons, part ways. And then you have all your fodder dragons here. So you can see I keep like one copy of each dragon maxed out for the lower rarities, and the additional ones I do just click them all. Oh, I guess there's an auto select button, but I prefer to click them all individually because it's very satisfying. It's kind of like bubble wrap. Wow, we got Zethia. Man, so lucky. We didn't even get any cats. Okay, selected them all now. Part ways, and get to enjoy the Eldwater from that. So now our dragon unbinding will be more organized. But look at these Thors. I mean, you can see these are kind of like the dragons that either aren't in the essences or they're like rare enough that I don't want to just sell them, but I don't really know what to do with them. So with our Thors here, like, I guess at this point we might as well merge them into this level 40 Thor because we're very close to max unbinding. Like, or would I rather have a team with 4 Thors on it? I guess if I have 4 separate Thors, then in Vagabond Pupper I can position 4 Thors. So, alright, we'll wait on that. Yeah, but otherwise, like, I want to eventually unbind Raphael, like, Cat, these other dragons that just aren't in the essences. But here's the dragons. Like, this is a pretty good collection here. For sure, I think at this point, I'm not going to be summoning more in the showcase, so I think we go for sure like this. We'll use our Sunlight Stones here on this Bahamut and upgrade fully. We'll even throw on the Dragon Scale as well. Pretty sweet. And then Volk will be my next project, so for now we'll have one unbind on this Volk, but there's still one I can get from the... There's still one I think I can get from the login bonus, maybe, and one that I can get, I know, from the Mercurial Gauntlet. So he'll get there. I'll eventually max him out. Maybe I'll buy some of the anniversary packs to do that. But yeah, these dragons looking pretty good. And then over here we got the rest of the crew. But yeah, y'all, this has been a fantastic summoning session. I can't believe how lucky that we got. Let me know how the showcase went for you in the comments below. I hope that you were able to save up your resources and make some magic happen on this one. Or if you're waiting for Regina, I'd also be curious about that, and obviously wish you luck in summoning for her. That is going to do it for today though, everyone. So thank you as always for watching, take care, and I'll see you next time.